Welcome back, everyone. So I'm going to come over here and try to see if that leads to anywhere, because at this point, I don't really know where I'm supposed to go.
Are you going in blind at this point now?
Kind of. I know of one area, and I don't know how to get there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I only got to one of the three dreamers, and the other two I just didn't know how to get to. I knew about this part, and I'm a little surprised at how fast I was able to get back. Oh, wait, I forgot. There's one really fucking annoying boss that took me like hours to beat.
All right, great.
And I kind of know where he is, but I just don't know how to get to him. All right, so Pat.
Yeah, all right. Let's. I guess let's just hop right in because as Winston Churchill ever said, if you're going through hell, watch an anime and talk about it.
Yeah.
All right.
So go ahead and say the title.
Devil is a part-timer.
The devil is a part-timer.
It just says devil is a part-timer.
Oh my bad.
The devil is a part-timer.
All right, so I can do the first episode just off memory.
Yep.
So we're in an alternate. Fuck you. We're in an alternate.
We're in an alternate. Fuck you.
We're in an alternate dimension where there's a guy war going around between the devil and humans. I'll just call the main character Satan because that just makes it easier.
Okay.
He gets a different name, but he's fighting the humans and he's about to win. His 4 generals are conquering the humans, and then the hero rises up and is able to kill 3 of the generals and forces him to retreat through a gate to another dimension with his his last remaining general, who I'll just call Best Bro.
Best Bro. Satan and Best Bro.
His name's like Alcio or some shit, and I'll keep mispronouncing it, and it'll take me a second, so it's just better if I just call him Best Bro, unless you can think of a better name.
Steve.
Alright. Okay, well, he has blonde hair. And he's my favorite character. Alright, so Steve and Satan go through the portal, and they get sent into, they get sent to Tokyo.
Oh, truly hell.
Where there's no magic there, so they get turned into humans. And so the first episode is pretty much them being like, okay, we got immediately arrested because we had bruises on us and people thought we were cosplaying.
Okay.
And they're able to learn of the world.
All
so
right.
they immediately had to get IDs. They have to get a place to live. And the main character faints because he didn't realize he has to eat.
Ah, shit,
So
man.
he's like, oh, fuck that. Okay, so I've realized what we need. We need to get money in this world.
Is this an anime about the devil working part-time to get money? What?
Yeah. So so pretty much he's just like, yeah, so we need to get jobs. So the Satan gets a job at McDonald's.
McDonald's. This is awful.
Alright, so he gets a job. It is just McDonald's. It literally just is.
Okay.
And he's just like,
You ever realized that Ronald rhymes with McDonald?
yeah. He's just like a really good employee. He always is really good with customers and shit. And Steve can't get a job.
Aww.
So he's just designated as the housewife. And he's in charge of cooking, in charge of doing the budget and all that bullshit, and I just love him. Because he always up-talks the Satan. He's like, like there's one point where he's being humble. He's like, sorry, I know it's a virtue to be humble in Japanese, but I think there's a point where you're supposed to brag to them. And he's just always thinking of him in his best interest, and he's just the wife.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so he got a job there, and he's just a really good employee. And one of the first scenes with him working, like this is months after he started, he's like already a really well-established employee there, is the friar is broken and he's trying to get the district to #1, and they can't really use magic that much because they're limited on how much they have, and they use it all up, they're just out of it. So he contemplates using it to fix the friar because he's scared of them not being #1 in the region.
Huh. Well, yeah, at least he's dedicated to his work.
Yeah, that's pretty much one of the big things about the show. Is just like a lot of shit just happening. He's like, I gotta be work at time. And so
You're a little loud, Steve.
Yeah, sorry.
I just hoping it comes across okay on the mic.
Okay, sorry
what I'm
about
getting
that.
at.
I'll talk a little quieter now. Fuck this guy. Fuck him.
Just ran
Yeah,
face
so-
first into him.
Fuck, I want to strike. So near the end of the first episode, we get to meet a chick who noticed that he tried to cast a spell, and it's the hero from the other dimension who followed him.
Ah,
And it took her months to find him because she wasn't sure if he was sane or not. Because he was just such a nice guy.
It's like, I mean, he gave me extra like fries when I didn't even ask. How could he be the Lord of Evil?
The first scene with her was just how he gave her an umbrella while she was in the rain.
Okay.
So he was just like, how could Satan do that? And then he finally saw it, and it all gets made. And then after a while, it's just like, yeah, okay, he's Satan. So she tries to stab him with a 100 yen or $1 knife because she couldn't bring her sword.
$1 knife.
Yeah.
She tried to kill the devil with like a butter knife.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. All right. So that's pretty much the end of the first episode.
All right, so you got basic plot, roles, and twist out of the way.
Yeah, the twist was just the kick.
Oh, okay. Okay, so episode 2 is starting off with Visit.
Okay. Alright, so fucking, I'm gonna die. Alright, so the start of the second episode is them just dealing with a knife fight like last time. They get sent to jail because the cops think it's a lover's quarrel.
Okay. Getting stabbed, trying to stab another one with a knife is a lover's quarrel.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he goes to visit. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a bit of a walk.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it's fine. Yeah, so he goes to visit them to say no matter what, I'm gonna get you one day. And Satan didn't tell Steve that he found him, or that he even came. He's like, oh fuck, and immediately just locks the door and runs away.
Huh.
He's like, oh, that's totally a Steve thing to do. So he comes there and just pretty much like, yeah, I'm just gonna kill you one day whenever you step out of line, and that's pretty much the entire scene.
Oh, okay. And then meeting?
Eventually he tells him I want to talk to you outside the station at one point, and during that time they get shot by a sniper, by a magic sniper.
A magic sniper?
He can shoot magic bullets.
I mean, yeah, I figure that's what a magic dude would do.
Yeah. So then you get...
or maybe he's just a normal sniper, but then he also part-times as a magician.
I mean, there's a lot of shit that goes on that I'll go into detail later.
Okay.
Alright, so that's pretty much the end of episode 2 is them starting to get attacked. And episode 3.
Wait, there's a plot?
Yeah, so this show I thought was just going to be kind of just fucky-wucky show. Yeah, we're just doing this today.
You mean out to camp?
Yeah, it's, there's not really a plot, and then it's just shocking, oh, fuck, there's people that are actually trying to kill both of them. And, I don't think I put it down, but pretty much there's a scene where the chick loses her wallet, the hero is a chick.
Okay.
Because why not? And she loses her wallet, so she has to spend the night at the... Oh, yeah, the Satan owns, a one-room apartment with Steve.
Satan owns a one-room apartment with Steve.
And he calls it his castle.
Oh, nice.
And it's really shit. Alright, but yeah, so she has to spend a night there because she lost her wallet, and she doesn't have the ID to get inside her apartment, where she works at a call center as a full-time employee there. So she's just all around better than Satan already.
She's all around better than Steve, too, it sounds like.
Steve doesn't even have a fucking job.
Yeah, exactly.
His job is to try and find a way to get magic, and he just never does it. He tries.
Spoilers!
He tries, but he just can't. He's like, there's the Stonehenge, but we can't afford it with our budget. And that's one of the things about him is he's constantly worried about the budget.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, that's just pretty much that for that.
Okay, date/best bro.
Alright, so there's this chick at McDonald's who's really interested in Satan, and she doesn't know he's Satan. So she asks him out, and everyone immediately, even Satan, is like, okay, this is going to be a date. So Steve is immediately okay, we gotta make this date perfect. Don't worry, I put aside a bit of an emergency bucket just for the scenario so you get good clothes.
Well, thank God Steve was there to make sure it all goes smoothly.
Yeah, he's thinking of him in his best interest, so they spend a bit of money on that, and Steve is just kind of watching the date come on, Satan, you can do it, dude. And at this point, I don't think I gave the hero name. Her name's Amelia, and that one's an easy name to remember, so I'll just call her that.
Okay.
So Amelia finds...
Earhart.
Sure, why not? So Amelia finds out that he's on a date with a girl. So he tries to interrupt them, but Steve's like, oh god, no, this is his special moment. Let me shine. So eventually she does break in, and from this scenario, the chick he's going out on a date with, because she's trying he's just bad news, don't date him because he's literally Satan, but she can't say that.
Right. Wait, why can't you say that?
Because, no one knows that he's actually Satan, and who would actually believe you when it's just a guy who's working at a McDonald's and is a really good employee.
Okay, fair enough.
And she's like, yeah, that wouldn't be the best call. So this causes the chick he's on a date with to get a little emotional, and she can cause an earthquake, apparently. So at the end of the episode, there's just a massive earthquake, and there's a cave-in where they're eating. And then in the start of the next episode, Satan can get his powers back, because a lot of people are scared, and that's how he gets his powers, is through the fear of people. Like, people being scared and shit.
Okay.
So he used that to save them all.
Nice.
And the hero's like, why the fuck did you do that? You slaughtered everyone. And they get backstory like, you killed my father. You killed many villages.
Big news, Steve. SSBM Stuff is playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories on Twitch.
Thank God. Alright, so can you go on to episode 4, I believe?
Just a second. What about Earthquake?
Yeah, that's what I said about the kid causing an earthquake.
Okay. Episode 4, The True Hero.
That was Satan.
Alright, backstory.
Yeah, that was the backstory you said.
Cops need to talk to them.
Alright, so Steve gets knocked out in the earthquake, and Satan saves him. And Steve's just like, sorry, please, you gotta punish me, please, please. Just on the street normally, so the cops intervene and are like, I know you guys are probably like a traveling troupe, but please, like, don't act on the street. And that just made me laugh really hard.
Nice. Punishment?
Alright, so throughout the rest of the night, Steve is like, please punish me, and he's crawling at the wall while Satan's trying to sleep. And just by morning, like when someone comes to visit, he's like, yeah, Steve just tired himself out. Don't worry about him.
That's adorable.
Yeah, I loved him. Alright, next.
Next is Landlady, New Plot, and Villain.
Alright, so there's just this fat landlady, and she could just like tell one of the plot points was there's just earthquakes happening to this lady, and she was just able to tell, like, yeah, it's a plot convenient point where like someone's trying to communicate with you.
Huh.
That was pretty much it. Like, yeah, and there's an evil dude like attacking her or some shit. I don't know.
All right.
I'm fat, and there's a few weird scenes with me. God damn this.
Dude, this is rough, Steve.
Yeah. All right, there we go.
All right.
All right. So next.
Now we're going on to episode 5. A screenshot I saw years ago now has context.
Okay, so this one got me good.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we find out that the person that tried to attack them is actually one of the previous generals that we thought was dead, Lucifer.
Lucifer.
Yes.
All right.
And he's gonna try. Why didn't I get there? Whatever. So it's Lucifer, who's just one of the generals, and he's made a deal with one of the high priests from the other world who wants to kill Emilia so the church can take power, and Lucifer wants to go to heaven because he's Lucifer.
Is that the story? Does he want to go to heaven?
He's a fallen angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to.
I thought he was just kind of chill with the whole thing.
Yeah, he just wants to punish humans for like being evil and shit because like they're made in God's image and like they are seen as higher than angels.
Wait, what?
Humans are seen as higher than angels.
Oh, wait.
So that's, so that's why Lucifer is fine with being controlling hell.
Okay, he's still like a fallen angel. Like he still did something shitty to like Jesus, right? Or God.
To God. Well, to humans. He was the one that was the forbidden.
You have to rock it across.
Yeah, I realized that.
Alright, we'll get into the lore of fucking Lucifer later.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's the screenshot?
So that's just pretty much the entire thing. Like they're about to fight them. Like Lucifer has his powers, and they're talking about like, yeah, I guess we can tell you our plot because you won't live so long. So Satan's like, oh, what a fucking cheesy line, just like straight from a B movie. And then Steve's like, wait, sire, have you been going to the movies without me? Our budget can't do that shit. It's like, what, dude? Is it wrong for me to want to go to the fucking movies every once in a while? Yeah, I toil day in and day out for you. And then Lucifer just gets annoyed with this and just shoots them.
Oh, nice.
So Steve's just laying there dying, and he's just like, sire, if you go to the movies, at least go at the first of the month. They have deals. and then he just dies. I was like, oh, Steve, I love you.
Sad face. Fight.
Alright, so Satan carries Steve's body around, and one second, let me just get this. Steve has to carry his body around with the hero, with Emilia also there, and he has no power to teleport them somewhere after he gets shot a bunch of times. Does this ever fucking end? Okay. So
that's how you go all the way back to the beginning.
God damn it.
And do it all over again. Whee!
Alright, so they're doing a fight, and they teleport to a crowded place, where Lucifer kind of accidentally makes a lot of people scared because of their attacks. So that gives Satan his power back. So him and Lucifer hits a highway, and causes it to like collapse. So Satan
What's
has
going on down there at the bottom?
oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Just
yeah. Yeah. So Satan gets his power back, and he has to spend most of the fight just trying to build the highway back to not cause any death, instead of just killing Lucifer right away.
Huh.
So I'm trying to think. All right, so they're finding them, and then the next part is just Cape.
Look
right?
at this guy.
Yeah, he teaches you techniques. So he Steve comes back to life because he gives him a bit of his energy, and he's not there for most of the fight because he has to go home to get his cape.
Oh, is that what Cape is on this plot point?
So pretty much what happens after that, I learned a new skill by the way. What happens after that is Satan's able to beat him because he's so fucking overpowered as shit.
Okay, I mean,
and that's pretty much the end of the fight.
All right, is that what end of fight is?
Yeah.
Plot point. All right, moving on to episode 6, promotion.
All right, so
hold X to concentrate energy into the nail.
Let me just try this quickly. Oh wait, hold on. All right, so he gets promoted and he gets a bigger pay raise because of how hard he works at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And he just celebrates, and I thought that was a good moment.
Yay.
And afterwards, they buy a computer for Lucifer because he moved in. And now
is Steve? Does he stay dead?
No, Steve's alive. He came back. He wanted to get his cape, and he came back.
Oh, so
Yeah.
killing them doesn't matter that much.
Like, it thought it was that. Like, Lucifer shot a laser beam through Satan's chest, and he was fine after he got all the people's despair and shit. So Steve's fine, and I was very happy about that. Even though I thought his death would have been really good. So yeah, Lucifer is now just a shut-in that lives at home and just is a detriment to the entire household.
What the fuck? Yeah.
And everyone just is like, yeah, we don't really like him, but he just kind of lives here now because he's Satan's underling and he cares for his subordinates.
Okay.
So he's just kind of a masterpiece of shit the entire show for the rest of it.
That's sweet.
Oh, okay, so that's how you do it. Alright, so what's next?
That shit. Computer school episode.
Alright, so this episode, Lucifer's like, yeah, so there's a way for you to get magic. You go to this schoolhouse, like there's this sacred place where if you go there, you'll get your magic back probably. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
So the entire episode spent on that, and it's just so he can get his PSP back because he left it there, and that's where he lived.
It's a PSP.
He had the PSP there.
God, how old is this anime?
5 years?
Okay.
It was probably the PSP though.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was it was kind of a pointless episode, which I still kind of liked.
Alright.
Alright, next.
Episode 7, Neighbor.
Alright, so at this point they get a new neighbor, where this is the only time they actually kill a new neighbor. It's a chick in traditional garb who, immediately everyone's like, oh dude, she really wants to have sex with Satan.
No, what? she wants the Satan D.
Yeah, it's like everyone's just immediately like, oh yeah, she totally wants him, except for, Lucifer and Satan, which I'll go into more detail later about that, where everyone immediately thinks that she's just a guy wearing traditional Japanese garments, and she's just a major, like, character now.
She's a guy?
No, it's a chick.
No, you said guy, so.
Oh, I thought I said garb.
Okay.
For, like, her outfit. But yeah, she just moves in, and she gives them noodles because she bought a lot.
Nice.
Alright, next.
Next is, convenience.
Alright, so Emilia's going to the convenience store, and there's a robbery there, and that's just a plot point for later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Episode 8, reveal! Hit me with that big sexy plot twist.
Yeah, so the chick that, the neighbor is actually from the other world, come there to assassinate Satan.
Oh, fuck. The neighbor that wants the D?
Yeah.
No.
Everyone thought that, except for Lucifer and Satan, and Emilia even asked her, like, you're interested in Satan, aren't you? And like, yeah. It's like, wait, I thought you were wait, what did you think? She's like, yeah, I want to kill Satan. Like, wait, I thought you were romantically interested. Like, what? How could you get that from me? But like, you hang out with him. You made him lunch and shit. It's like, yeah, so I get closer to him.
So I could kill him with my vagina.
Yeah, well, everyone except for...
You ever been pussy smothered?
Yes, I have. Yeah, so pretty much Lucifer and Satan both realize this immediately, and even Lucifer is like, yeah, every time I eat her food, it has a bit of celestial energy, which I just kind of about. Steve didn't find out because he was sick for most of the rest of the show.
Shit.
It's just a thing, and he's also Lucifer's legal guardian now.
Steven is Lucifer's legal guardian.
It made me happy.
So wait, Lucifer's younger than 18?
I think later on they reveal that he put his name down, his age as 18 when he registered.
Yeah.
like to get citizenship.
All right.
Alright, so yeah, that's just the reveal about her, is that she's here to try and kill Satan.
Okay.
And possibly Amelia if she doesn't, like, do the church's will.
Oh, interesting.
Alright, what's next?
Kentucky?
Alright, so they have a rival competitor called Kentucky Fried Chicken moving across the street.
How close to the original name can you be before it's just like...
I don't know. But yeah, it was... Fuck, I've been here? Yeah, so that's just a thing, like, and I'm pretty sure the next episode is saying promotion, right?
Yep, episode 9
Yeah,
promotion.
so the next episode is pretty much, Satan is now a shift leader at McDonald's, and it's first day on duty as the Kentucky Fried Chicken just opens up. So the entire episode is him trying to, like...
Wait, Lucifer works at Kentucky Fried Chicken?
No, Satan.
Satan does.
Lucifer is just a shut-in. He just stays at home all day in the shitty one-room apartment with them all.
So now they got 3 people in the one-room
Yeah,
apartment.
they also only have 5 cups, so sometimes when they have 6 people there, he can't eat.
No.
And so they have to use takeout bowls for him. Okay, hold on a second. I don't know. Hold on a second. I gotta figure out where to fucking go.
Fuck it. Let's just keep talking. Just pull around a bit more.
Okay, probably there. Alright, so... Yeah, the entire episode is built around that, and it has one line which I really love, is in order to try and get customers and talk about how, like, good burgers are, his idea is to have the love interest, like, go outside and talk about how easy it is to eat their burgers because they don't have bones in them.
Oh, fuck.
And the guys in one passerby to me like, isn't that, like, how burgers should be made? Which was another screenshot I saw a while ago.
Okay.
So now I got context for that. So just at the end of it all, he just pretty much wins because he is able to decorate the place and it looks good.
Yay.
And he subconsciously puts magic in it to draw people in, which he doesn't realize. But one person does later on.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it for that episode.
Alright, episode 10, Park.
Alright, so this one's just an amusement park episode, and there isn't really much to say other than at one point, 7 alligators break free and Satan controls them.
Oh, shit. Nice.
So that way he doesn't get called off work. Because he had to work at the park because they were opening attractions and shit.
Wait, he's also working at the park?
No, he got transferred there for a day because the park was going to be busy. It's a McDonald's there.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, Satan got transferred from McDonald's to an amusement park? But yeah, okay. There's a McDonald's in an amusement park. That's interesting, but not as interesting as those 2 jobs being applicable to each other.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it's just a thing. So yeah, that episode didn't really matter too much. It was just another fun one.
Episode 11, Convenience Robber.
So at this point, they reveal who the convenience robber is. It's the manager from Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, no. God damn you, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I kind of saw it coming.
Oh.
Because, like, they showed him a bit, like, he had blue hair, and he was the only other character with blue hair. I'm like, yeah, you're a good guy. I can read between the lines. I don't know if I can do this. But yeah, so...
I'm extremely good at figuring out stuff. Where the fuck do I go? Alright. Yeah, okay, well, we know how to do it. So that's all episode 11 is?
Is that it for it?
That's the only plot point you have here.
Okay, I guess I'll just say, like, yeah, he's talking to the assassin lady's like, you need to help me, kill Satan.
Oh, okay.
So she kind of agrees.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's a decent one.
So I guess now we move on to episode 12?
Yeah.
Hospital.
Alright, so Steve's in the hospital.
Oh no, Steve.
He spent like 3 episodes just being sick at home before Lucifer finally called the hospital because he didn't want to pay for the hospital. It's like, it's just a minor stomach ache. You don't need to waste money on me. Our precious budget.
I mean, but like, who cares if he dies?
Who's Steve?
Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, but can he just like come back?
No. It was just because of Satan had a bunch of magic at the point. They had to scare people in order to get in, and he doesn't want to do that because he's like a good guy now, I guess.
Satan's a good guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
He saved this town like several times.
Well.
So yeah, and the high priest from earlier was also there for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he got sent back to the other world because I thought that's what they did, but no. So he just punches Steve immediately and steals his insurance card.
Oh, fuck. Poor Steve. Wait, Steve has insurance?
Yeah.
And they didn't
it's
go...
public health insurance.
And they didn't just go to the hospital?
He didn't want to pay for IV bags.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the IV bag gives you health if you just it gives you money if you just give it health. That's an Isaac reference, ladies and gentlemen.
But yeah, so that's just that thing. Alright, so what's next?
Betray.
Alright, so the high priest goes back to Lucifer and is like, yeah, so do you still want to go to heaven?
Oh shit. He has the opportunity to do that?
Yeah, that was the whole point. Lucifer joined him.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I guess I thought I said it by my not said it, but yeah, that's just the thing. So He's doing that now.
Okay, so Lucifer was going to heaven?
He's going to help the High Priest kill the hero, Amelia, and Satan, so he can go to heaven, because that's the deal that he got offered.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it for that point.
Alright, fight!
Alright, so at this point, Satan, Kentucky Fried Chicken manager man.
Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Kentucky Fried Chicken man, has taken Amelia.
Oh,
and,
nice shot.
Yeah, it's just a thing that happens, fuck it.
Yeah.
And has taken Amelia and love interest and is trying to get a sacred sword from Amelia because it's church's.
Okay.
And Satan has to go there and he has to fight the neighbor lady, but he has to take off his uniform first because if it gets damaged for non-work reasons, he has to pay for it. So he's just kind of in his boxers for the fight.
Oh. Well, shit.
Yeah, so he's able to convince her, like, yeah, you shouldn't do this, like, he's kind of an asshole who's, like, actually, hurting an innocent person and, hurting hundreds of people down in the city.
Okay.
So, that's just how that goes.
Cape.
Oh, okay, I guess I need to do the entire fight then. So, yeah, Lucifer is trying to help the manager guy where he gets his power from, the moon, like how close he is. So he summons the moon very close to Tokyo, so then he can get very powerful.
Okay.
But by doing this, Satan powers up from the fear of it all, and it's at this point we learned that Lucifer found heaven. It was a one-room apartment in Tokyo. That is what he actually says.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, he does that, and Satan's able to just beat the shit out of him. And then near the end of the fight, Steve comes like, yeah, I'm finally here. I had to go home and get my cake. Did I miss anything? To which Satan's like, why the fuck did you even come?
That's good.
Yeah.
So we're moving on to the last episode now?
Yeah.
Secret.
Alright, so at the start of the episode, they kind of do this weird thing where it's like, Steve needs to talk to Satan Lucifer alone about something big and how he needs time off.
Okay.
So the hero, throughout the entire show, she's just constantly thinking like Satan's going to do something, so she constantly follows him around.
Mm-hmm.
So she's following him around. She's following around Satan this time, and they find out that they needed to get a temp job to get money because Lucifer bought too much on Amazon.
Fuck. His reckless spending is going to be the death of him.
Yeah. And they almost like got their credit card denied because of that.
Oh, fuck.
Because he bought 2 tracking devices, which were plot points in the show.
All right.
And so they both had to get temp jobs. And that was just pretty much the entire thing for that gimmick. And then I think there's one final thing.
Finally scammed.
So Lucifer tries to help, and he tries to sell his hard drive, and he actually buys $1,000 worth of beds, fire extinguishers, and air purifiers.
What the fuck?
He didn't read the contract.
Oh, well, god damn it.
Yeah, so for the rest of this episode, it's really like they're trying to get out of this scam.
Oh, like a, oh!
Yeah, so now I can store up more energy, which is nice. So, at this point, they have to call the planes like, yeah, we don't want this shit, but there's a bunch of just legal shit where it's like, we can't take back fire extinguishers. The air purifier's already been installed, and you'll only have 5 of the 7 set, but you only delivered 5, yeah? And it turns out Steve got a job there, temporarily. So they have to try and convince Steve, like, you gotta do this, like, oh, fuck, I didn't realize I was working for the devil. So, near the end of it, they realize that Lucifer is technically 18 and a minor. Like, he just became 18.
Okay.
So they're able to get a legal dispute and be like, yeah, he wasn't allowed to sign for that without a legal guardian there. And that's how the show ends.
So wait, what does it mean? Like, what's the overall bullshit going on?
With the church?
I mean, like, okay, so what happened at the very beginning of this?
There was a war going on.
There was a war going on.
And he left Tokyo. And occasionally people from the other world come there to try and talk to Amelia, or to kill Amelia or Satan.
So the whole point is Satan starting a new life.
Yeah.
Oh, he has no interest in ever, like, becoming Satan again?
Not really. He had multiple chances to go back, and he's like, nah. At one point, he's like, I want to take over Japan.
Oh.
And he just doesn't.
Okay.
Because now his goal in life is to become a full-time employee at McDonald's.
And what's Lucifer's plan here again exactly?
He's just a loser.
Well, no, at the very end of it all. What do you mean the contract? I missed something.
he wanted to make a bit of money for them, and he just accidentally got them more in debt. Lucifer is just shit in this show. He doesn't really contribute anything to the financial stability or to the household.
Oh my god, how beautiful. What a great what a great anime you chose in this time, Steve.
Yeah, it's a light novel series, so I doubt they're getting a second season. It was just there so people will get interested in reading it. Like, I probably won't, but maybe one day.
Cool.
Yeah, so I give it a solid 8 out of 10. There were some jokes which I didn't really like. The whole one chick has huge tits, and I don't like that. Oh, they did have a lot of little things which I really liked. So like at one point where the hero, her shirt was undone, and Satan is like, your shirt's undone, and she just blushes and pulls it over, and the next scene you just see a slap mark across his face. And they never bring that up. And I love little jokes like that where they don't draw attention to it.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, it was very funny. Some jokes fell on me, and I didn't expect a fucking plot at all. So that caught me completely off guard.
Alright, yeah.
So yeah, I think even from hearing this, I think it's worth a possible watch.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's...
It's kind of hard doing this. Our approach to this is to spoil the entire thing.
I mean, this one's more of a comedy thing. The overall plot doesn't matter as much.
Okay.
Wait, can I just, break in? I'll just fuck you.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, so, it's more of a comedy thing. It's not, the main plot doesn't really matter too much. What's this?
Oh, mechanism with a simple key.
Okay, so this
that's how you can go into the sewers.
Yeah.
I remember
this.
this.
So everyone, next time, we'll explore the sewers, which I recall as being not that good.
Oh yes, the Royal Waterways. This is where I eventually ended up getting bored and stopping.
Okay, thank you all so much for watching, and I guess, if any recommendations for me and Pat, as always, are much appreciated. And we'll see you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.